Hi, it's Sarah Stovetop coming to you from my kitchen. Look what I made. Risotto. It is quick cooker cheddar broccoli risotto with chicken, but I didn't put the chicken in. I made it as a side dish, so it's just without the chicken. And it's delicious. And want to see how I made it? Medium onion, and I'm just going to chop it with my food chopper. Makes it really quick. Instead of chopping, carefully removing the core, I just slice down on each side. And that pretty much takes care of all the intact. So it makes it really easy. And then that's garbage. So I'll put that over there. And then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to chop it. I need to so it fits in the chopper. But I'll chop these up and get it going really quick. Press it to sear, that's the first button, and press that. Put some olive oil in, a couple tablespoons. That's about 2 tablespoons. I kind of just zhuzh it around. Of course, you can use any kind of oil, it doesn't matter. You could use avocado oil, which has a very high smoking point, which is great for when you're searing something. And so, it's really up to you. If you only have olive oil, if you only have vegetable oil, that's fine. So we're gonna let that heat up. I've got a garlic press here, and when I make the garlic, when I press the garlic, all I do is cloves. And here's what a good head of garlic should look like. Should be white papery on the outside and a kind of a tight head. We call it tighty-whitey. And then just take a couple of off. Ooh, they're going in. Oh well, they're going in. So that's what they look like. You don't need to peel them for the garlic press. Just put them in the garlic press, and I'm gonna just get them ready over the onions here. Garlic tastes different depending on how you treat it. So if you slice it thin, it's going to be milder than when using the garlic press, which releases more of the oils and makes it more pungent in flavor. Little garlic tip for you there. You can hear it. All right, that's ready. And we'll just flip it around. Ready? All right, and that needs, we'll add some. Okay, so it's almost ready. We're just about to add arborio rice, which is a short grain rice. You could also use paella rice. Either one is fine. But you could make this with regular long grain rice. I don't think it's any problem at all. I'm going to be adding some homemade vegetable broth because I'm making this kind of a vegetarian side dish. Add the rice. The broth. Stir that up. And then I'm going to add there we go. A bit of mustard. Stir that up because you want the mustard flavor to get all around. This is a really easy recipe so far. Put the lid on and select the white rice setting. Doesn't it make a cute sound? I love that. white rice down here. It's 4 minutes on here. You may not be able to see that. And then we're just gonna press start. And while that is coming up to pressure, it might take a few minutes to come up to pressure. You'll see the little red button pop up. It's like
the temperature thing on a chicken.
And so it'll take 4 minutes, and then while that is coming up to pressure and cooking for 4 minutes, I'm gonna prepare the broccoli and grate some cheese for it, and then we should be all done. And now we have to release the pressure. So I'm just gonna press the button and rip. There we go. Luckily it goes that way and away from me, and I'm on an open counter, so not underneath. It's not going underneath a cabinet. And while that's releasing, I just wanted to show you what I've got. Some shredded cheddar cheese. Got a little bit, 2 ounces of cream cheese. It's a little mushy, so I can't really lift it up. And 2 cups of broccoli. And like I said, I will give you the recipe. Okay, so let's see what it looks like. It's all done releasing pressure. Just to reiterate, if you do not have an electronic pressure cooker, you can make this in a slow cooker. And there we are. Let's see what it looks like. Looks good. Let's mix it up a little bit. It should be a little bit creamy, or there should be a little bit of moisture in there. And you know, with pressure cooking, you absolutely have to have moisture, or else it's not gonna work. It won't ever come up to pressure. There we go. And now we're gonna add in our cheeses. And I got the cream cheese up here. So here's 2 ounces of cream cheese.
I made this as a vegetarian side dish. If you were going to use the chicken, here's how to do it.
Basically, you take a pound of chicken. You can do tenders. I was gonna use thigh meat because that's what we like. Put it into cubes and just put it in. And you can even put it in frozen. That's the cool thing about a pressure cooker. It doesn't matter. It cooks it right away. So we've got this all mixed up. This is a really easy way to make risotto. Risotto is usually something you have to babysit on the stove, and you do not have to do that with this. Oh, I see a little bit more. Let's see. Let's see. And then we are going to put the broccoli in too, and then we're going to set this off. We're going to go back to sear and let it cook for a few minutes. And that will help cook up the broccoli, because you don't want to eat raw broccoli. Stirring frequently. And then right before we serve it, we're going to add some lemon juice. I will do that right before we serve. It's just about done. I'm going to take this out, take a little bit out, and put it in a plate for you. Whoops. To see. Here we go. I'm gonna add a little bit of lemon juice. So I'm just gonna use a little bit of citrus press on this. Just a little bit. Let's see what it looks like. You see? Looks good, right? Let's taste it. Ooh, it's hot. Oh, the rice is perfectly done. It's got a little bit of a bite to it. Just to reiterate, if you don't have an electronic pressure cooker at home, no problem. If you have a slow cooker, you can do this in the slow cooker. And the recipe tells you how to do that. But basically, after you add all the ingredients, slow cook for 40 minutes. And that should work.
I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for joining me, and bon appetit.